we love aesthetic photographs, and when it comes to this current generation and current era, we always prefer our pictures to look much more aesthetic, much more pleasing, and aesthetically inclined towards the need of the society. That sounded complicated, but it is not. Simply said, peer pressure. We want our images to look much more aesthetically pleasing. So in this video today, I'm going to show you how you can make any image look aesthetic, but for that you have to keep in mind about three things. To make any image look aesthetic, there are three things that to be kept in mind. The first one is that choose the correct image. Not every type of images looks aesthetic, because if you are training for some gym workout sessions, if you're capturing photograph of your pumped up veins, that image cannot look aesthetic. That image should not look aesthetic. So you see, the concept of this aestheticism is not applicable for every single photograph, but in general it works with almost all kind of photographs. So always choose the right image. The second thing, which is the most important part of this editing session, that is tone curve. There is a very specific type of tone curve that is used in aesthetic photographs, and I'll show you how to use that or how to create that. And the last thing that comes is also one of the most important thing, is grains. Without grains, images are not aesthetic at all. Grains represents the technical imperfection, and it is the most important part of any image that should look aesthetic. So without any further ado, let's dive right into the wonderful world of Lightroom. Welcome back to this wonderful world of Lightroom, and here the first thing we're going to do here is increase the temperature slightly. Make it orange slightly. Alright, then increase the exposure, increase the contrast, increase the highlights a lot, increase the shadow slightly, decrease the whites, decrease the blacks, decrease texture, or increase texture as you want. It's up to your choice. This texture panel is not that important because it works according to image. This varies from image to image, so whatever suits your fancy. You can increase the clarity or decrease the clarity, but I prefer aesthetic image to have a lot of clarity, so I'll bump this up. Then we increase some dehaze. In this case, decrease the dehaze. And now it is the time for the most important part of this entire editing session, and that is the tone curve. So observe carefully. In this tone curve session, just create a normal S curve as usual, as we do with many photographs, and then the crucial step. Select the black point and put it up. Select the white point, put it down. This was and is and will be the most important step of any aesthetic image editing. So once we are done with this, we can jump to the almost last step before we go and finish it off with some final touches. That is going to add the grain. So select the effects panel and add grain. Lot of grain. You can push this slider up to the 100% and still it would work absolutely fine. So there is no limitation, but I'll keep it around 60, and size and roughness will be increased slightly. And see, we are pretty much done with editing this image. Now if you want, you can go for some minor adjustments, like you can increase the whites slightly. You can play with the sliders and see what suits your fancy, but the image is almost aesthetic right now. So I'll show you the before and after. So this was the before of this image, and this is the after. Just take a good look at these grains here. These are playing one of the most crucial roles in making this image look aesthetically pleasing. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the session. We will meet soon in the next video. Until then, take care, adios and goodbye. And in Hindi, we call it alvida. In Bengali, we call it biday. Just take care. That's it.